Now, we understand how the high priest would go into the Holy of Holies once a year, and we understand that he would have the supernatural act that takes place. He shifts dimensionally from one side of the veil to the other side of the veil. And as he goes through this veil, every priest before him whose garments were sewn to the veil, the revelation, the knowledge, the insight that these beings carried would begin to attach itself to him. So he would instantly grow in knowledge. And then when he gets inside of the Holy of Holies, he would begin to say, Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. And he would breathe his breath into those four letters, the name of Yahweh. He would breathe all of who he is into the north, the south, the east, and the west. And it would create this massive porthole where he would enter into the kingdom of heaven. And he would sit before the Father. And this is exactly what Yahweh is calling us to. He has given us the capacity through Yeshua, through Jesus Christ, to enter into the Yod Hey Vav Hey as the Shin, as the Son, to stand before the Father, to be framed in the fullness of the revelation, the knowledge, the insight of the high priest, of the king, of the legislator, of the oracle, of the full measure of who the Son is, of all of who Yahweh is, the frequency of light and life, and all of who Yahweh is in this dimensional realm that we get to shift into. So I want to remind you today that his presence is available. It's more than just his presence. It's the frequency of light and life. It's the measure of who he is as we breathe into him, as we breathe over him, as we allow him to breathe into us and over us, as we sit in him, as we move and have our being in him, as we begin to understand what it means to say Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey, Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey, the north, the south, the east, and the west, north, south, east, west, blowing your breath into each one of these four corners of the earth, opening up that place, that presence, that deep, deep, deep place within Yahweh that takes you into a place of revelation, knowledge, insight, a new belief system, a higher place of understanding, a higher place of knowledge. He takes you into the true you. It takes you into that image that you were created in before time and space was created in the earth. Before anything was, you get to go back into what the Father had for you, what he created you for, the purpose of who you are, all the light, all the revelation of that light, the understanding of the life that he has called you to is in him. That's why he made that statement, come live and move and have your being in me. He's calling a people to come back in. So when you begin to breathe that breath, Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey, it opens up that framework like the high priest would enter in and he would stand before the Father. He's calling a company of people that will live in that realm, that will stand before him day and night.